Hold up. I gotta pin this comment. Let's ride, baby. Hold up. I'm gonna pin this in a second if my phone cooperates. Hope you guys are having the best day of your lives because you know your boy is. How's this comment pin? Alright. Let's go. What's popping? Yo, I'm trying to get this comment to pin. There it is. Finally. Let's go. What's going on, squad? Hope you guys are having the best day of your lives. Goose Hunter, can you flex? There's a flex. All right, let's get it. What is going on? Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, IG, TikTok. What is popping? Hope you guys are having the best day of your entire lives. We're going to get this podcast rolling in just a second here. I'm going to pause this and let's get it rolling in 3, 2, 1. Boom. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your boy, Coach freaking Sal. Let's get it. I'm super excited. Today's episode is going to be talking about getting 1% better. Now, usually I have a little bit prepared, but I don't today, so we're going to have some fun with it. Now, I have a slogan on the back of my t-shirts, the merchandise that I sell for my fitness company, and the slogan on it is better than yesterday. That's the slogan. That's the mantra. Those are the words I live by. And I felt it would be beneficial to come on here and speak about that a little bit. So what does that mean? Getting 1% better, being better than yesterday. So I'm going to tell you guys what my personal opinion of that is. Now, this is what I live by. It's letting go of your past, right? Because you can't change the past. You don't know what the future holds. So the only moment that you have in time is right now, right? And every day you're operating from the capacity of saying, hey, I'm going to just try and be better than I was yesterday. I'm going to leave yesterday behind. I'm not going to harp on it. I can't change it, right? So what I'm going to do is try to be better than who I was yesterday. And I think when you come at life from that perspective, everything can change. Because oftentimes I've seen, my past, right? Like I used to struggle with holding on to things that I dealt with. For example, when I was in high school, I applied to a bunch of colleges and I didn't get in. And I let that define me for a long time. And it took me a while. I didn't even plan on sharing this, honestly, but it took me a long time to let that go and shift my mentality on how I operate. And I realized over time after reading a ton of books and, getting into therapy and hiring mentors and other coaches and stuff, it's just a mindset. It's a choice that you have the power to control. And that's something that I talk a lot about with my clients as well, is shifting the way that you think. And it's possible for everybody. There's no separation from anybody else. I don't believe that other people are maybe special or more important than others. I think we all have the same capabilities. Now, I'm not saying that you could go be a Yankees baseball player tomorrow. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is that if you focus on what you can control every single day and you come at it from the mindset of saying, hey, I want to be better than the person that I was yesterday. And you try each day just to get 1% better in some capacity, whether that's with your training, nutrition, your job, relationships, whatever it is, even just being a better person, being a better partner, being more truthful, right? Because I really do believe that the more you lean into that and the more that you could do that, not only will you feel better about yourself, but then also the people around you are going to enjoy you even more, which is going to come back to you. Because I really do believe that you get what you give, right? Everything in this life, you get what you give. So if you're constantly putting out those vibes of I can't do this, I'm just not qualified enough, I just don't think I'm capable, then that's exactly what you're going to get, right? And I was reading a book, actually. It's not in here, but because I finished it. But it was called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And it talks about how we treat different people, and how you act as a human being. And that choice, that mindset, is something that you have the power to control. And I didn't believe that for a long time. And I struggled with that. And that's why I kind of surrendered to the process a little bit and said, hey, I'm just going to do the best that I can every day and just try and get a little bit better than I was yesterday. So if I'm moving 70 pounds on the flat bench, I'm going to try and do 75 the next time. If I'm squatting, let's say 225, I'm going to try and do 235 next time. And then those slow incremental steps, when they're consistently followed over time, that's massive progress. That's how you see results, not only physically, but mentally. And again, I know, my podcast and my page is geared towards fitness, but I think it's really the mindset and the perspective that creates that separation over time, that allows you to see true growth physically and mentally. It's how you operate. It's how you choose to act on a daily basis, getting 1% better, letting go of your past, trying to just be better than you were yesterday. Like it's as simple as just making the effort. Effort goes a long way when it's practiced consistently. I really do believe that, which is why I have it on my freaking t-shirts. I printed it on my t-shirts. That's the slogan. That's how I operate. That's it. I'm not saying I'm going to, tackle all these problems and try to create and manifest my dreams in a day, because that's not realistic. It's just every day being relentless in my pursuits and just trying to get 1% better every single day. Does that make sense? Are you guys resonating? Rachel says, on the Stairmaster while listening to you, currently dying. I fucking love that. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. One of my clients, Alex, she was here as well. She's talking about that's my favorite hoodie because she has some merch. I always hype myself up to better myself the next day. Don't do it. No motivation whatsoever. Help. I will reach out to you 100%. We love you. I appreciate you. I don't know if that was me or to Lily. I'm gonna toss you a follow. I think it says I requested to follow you, but I got you. I can help you out with that. What's your OF? I don't know what that means. I already flexed. So that's all the comments on TikTok. Let's go over to IG here. But does that make sense? Drop some fucking emojis in the comments if you resonate with that at all, because this single principle has literally been the unlock to so many different things in my life. And I really wanted to share that here today. So let's keep rolling. Let's talk about that. Let's break it down even further. Getting 1% better. What does that mean? What does that look like? Like I said, that could be simply maybe waking up 20 minutes earlier than you did the day before. That's a win. Maybe it's going for a walk instead of not moving your body. Maybe it's stretching for an extra 5 minutes, right? It's just small incremental steps. And the reason I say small incremental steps is because when you try to tackle too much at once, it gets overwhelming. And then that creates resentment, which almost repels you from doing the work that you need to get the results, right? That's what it is. And I really do believe that the more you can lean into that, the more that you can work on it, I think the better you will live. Like we're talking about living your life here. Because yes, it's correlating to fitness, nutrition, all that stuff. But those principles that you practice with the fitness and nutrition, it also applies to life and the type of person that you are and how you live and conduct yourself on a daily basis. And that's why I call this podcast the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. Because if you're able to shift your perspective on a lot of these things, then you could change your life over time. And I believe that. Why? Because I haven't always been that dude. And I said that yesterday, but I really cannot stress that enough. I used to struggle with so many things, and single-handedly, one of the biggest unlocks that I've had is my mindset. And how do I do that? By just trying to practice some form of leveling up every day, whether that's reading 5 pages each day with my morning routine, which is what I do. That's a little hack too as well. It's that simple. It's taking some form of small, messy action on a daily basis and staying consistent with that. Because you could say that you want to do all these things. You want to lose weight. You want to tone up. You want to leave your job and start a business. But what are you actually doing about it? And that's what I'm saying. When you try to look at it as a whole, it gets overwhelming. You're like, fuck, where do I start? I don't know what to do. Just start small. Every day, improve in some way. Time block certain things. Get diligent with it. Get consistent. Surrender to the process. Have faith. Keep showing up. Adversity is always going to hit. There's always going to be roadblocks. For example, I was coming out of the gym the other day, and I get in my car, and all of a sudden the fuel gauge goes off, and I don't know how much gas I have, and that's pretty sketchy, obviously, because I just moved to a new city. I don't really know the area that well. But where was I going with that? But I honestly lost my train of thought for a second. But it's a mindset and perspective on how you choose to react. I think that's what I was trying to get across. At the end of the day, how you act, how you live is a choice that's in your control. And what I'm saying is, when you just come at it from that perspective of getting 1% better
than you were yesterday. And you continue to stack that. Over time, you could see tremendous results, but we have to simplify it a little bit. We have to dumb it down. That's why I love goal setting. That's why I love weekly planners and to-do lists and writing down things. I write things down. I have a to-do list in my notes. I set goals weekly mainly because my coach forces me, but you get the point though. Because I've used to be the guy where I was like, I'm trying to tackle too much at once, trying to go from 0 to 100. And like I said, that creates burnout, that creates resentment, and oftentimes that leads to things not getting done, right? And I think we could all agree with that. We want to do all these amazing things, but how do we do that? We have to simplify the process. That's a way of thinking. That's a way of life. Better than you were yesterday, getting 1% better each day. It's a certain way of living. It's a certain standard that you hold yourself to, but that's created over time. How is it created? By keeping the promises that you make to yourself. If you said you're going to do something, you have to do it. I say that frequently because single-handedly, it's been one of the biggest shifts I've had in my entire life is that exact sentence right there. And I don't mean just talking about it. I mean actually living by it and sticking to it and being consistent and showing up on the days you don't feel like it. Do you think I want to do an hour of cardio 5 days a week and train 5 days a week and eat 2,000 calories on a contest prep? No. But am I going to do it? Yes. Why? Because I want to win the fucking show. And if I slip here and there, I'm just going to let it go and I'm going to try and be better than what I chose to do yesterday. You continuously stack that. Over time, I know for a fact, if you choose to do that, you will change your freaking life. That's what it is. That's it. That's all. That's all we have for tonight. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Peace, love, and protein as always. Hope you got value. If you did, shoot me a message. Let me know what your biggest takeaway is. Or maybe we could do a giveaway as well. If you want to do a giveaway, let me know. But I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. That's it. That's all I had, yo. Short and sweet. 10-minute lives. This is what we do. We do 10-minute lives, 10-minute podcasts. We come in here, deliver some value, have a little bit of fun. So why not? Now, I'm going to check the comments really quick. What's good? Fucking Mounds, or what up, bro? This guy's fucking funny. Showing me ugly chicks and doing makeup. Okay. I'm a former child slave from Haiti. TikTok is unreal. These comments are ruthless, man. TikTok, I can't read the comments anymore. But guys, that's all I have for tonight. Cheryl, one of my past clients, pulled up on Facebook. Cheryl, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you got some value. As always, peace, love, and protein. Hope you guys have the best night ever. I got to go get my last meal and hit the sheets. So that is it. That is all. Talk soon. It's your boy, Coach Sal. I'm out.